Alright, hi guys. I haven't done a video in a while, so I thought I would go through my new planner that I set up a few weeks ago. Well, actually a couple months ago. First off though, I just want to say, hope everyone's having a good summer. This is my planner for this month. It is a Unison brand composition notebook from Target that I stock up on at the beginning of back to school season. I have an Alice in Wonderland paper pack. I have no idea where I got it from, so I apologize for that. But it's just scrapbook paper with contact paper over the top, clear contact paper. Same on the inside, just a different pattern. And on the back cover, same thing. I've added a few stickers and just some words, but it's all contact paper and scrapbook paper. And then this is a craft envelope that I have stuck to the back. So I have a place to put stickers, notes, calendars, things like that. And then this is my washi tape page. I stick my extra washi tape there. I have a couple different kinds of pens that I have gone through and written ink tests in the back of the planner so that when I'm going through, using my stickers, I can find which markers actually go best, which highlighters. I prefer the zebra mild liners because they don't bleed through the paper as much. These are Sharpie S-Note highlighters, and while I do love the color options, they do bleed through the paper quite a bit more, so I tend not to use those in this planner as much. But I'll do a quick run through of what I have so far, so I know it's been a while. I did a brief run through of this planner my last video, I believe, but we'll just do another quick one here. So it's my index page. It's not very long so far because I'm not very far into the book, but this is my color coding for each of my kids. So when I write on my monthly calendar, I can use the different colors, and it just gives me another visual clue to see who's got what going on. Blank page in between, just for whatever I might decide to use it for. But this, as you can see, is where the Sharpie S-Note has bled through, and so that's why I switched to my zebra mild liners. They work better on this kind of paper. This is just a random page. I accidentally started my weeklies earlier than I wanted to in the book, so once I realized what I had done, I abandoned this page, and now I use it for to-do lists. So the next time I have a big to-do list, I'll just use the next column. Here's my April month. My son wanted to do track and then changed his mind, so there's a lot of white out on this page, but that's alright. This is my future log, where I have all of the months from now until next May. I do my planners generally from during the school year, so like August to June or July through June, or however that works out. But I find that my brain associates the school year as being the year that I need to, go through. So anyway, these are all things that I know are coming up specifically, but once I have the month written down, I just use the monthly. But this is May. Just different things going on. This is my books read page. Authors to try, books I want to read specifically. But I'm proud of myself. Since the beginning of April, I've read 8 books, which is pretty good for me. I used to read voraciously, but, kids and life kind of get in the way sometimes, so I try to make an effort to read more over the summer. Here's an example of one of my weeklies. So I started this April 1st. Sometimes I do more than other times, but I try to write a little note about every day as I go. Whether it's to say this is what we did that day, or this is where we went, or, whatever. I write my meals across the bottom for dinner. That helps me keep track of when we ate what, so I don't keep leftovers too long in the fridge, and also, just reminds me that to have a little more variety in our meals. Sometimes I tend to want to do the same few meals over and over again. This is just lists of things I need to do. We had company coming, so I made a list of all the stuff I needed done, and my kids wrote their names next to it. Who's going to do what. This is a list of things I need to get done around the house. I'm slowly marking those things off. I've had this since the beginning of April. It's a slow process, but we're getting there. Here's another weekly towards the end of April. And most of the sticker sets I have in this book so far are from Planner Envy on Etsy. And I'll try to link that. Excuse me. I'll try to link that below so I don't forget. These are lists of shows I'm watching, podcasts I want to listen to, although I haven't gotten around to actually listing any of the podcasts yet, but it's my little hand at doodling. I have it listed out by season number, so some shows I've watched all the way through, some shows I'm still working on, some I haven't started yet, but this just helps me keep track. I have watched almost the first episode of Shameless, but some of these other ones I want to get to eventually, no big hurry, but it just helps me remember what shows I'm interested in watching. This was when I hurt my back. I was keeping track of which meds I had to take when. That was crazy. My back is much better now. Thank you for those of you who have remarked on it and wished me well. Here is the beginning of May. Starting to get a little busier with different things going on, but I tweaked my back. When did I do that? I think it was this day. No, this day. This was the day I hurt my back. Didn't realize at the time that I had pinched a nerve in my back. And so since then, it's now almost the end, it's middle of June. It's been 2 months. Month and a half, sorry. About 7 weeks. My back pain is so much better, but for a while, I'd say for a good month, I couldn't get around without a walker. The last few weeks I've been able to go without a cane, so progress. But anyway, so there's a lot of me talking about pain, still pain. My daughters came over to help. One night, one of my daughters had to take me to the emergency room because my pain was so bad. But, now things are good. My sister came and helped me this day. I'm so very sorry. Sometimes when I talk for more than a few minutes, I get the yawns. I apologize for that. But anyway, this is my grocery list. These are the meal ideas that I try to draw from when I'm trying to think of things to make for dinner, because I don't always have the best memory for things that kids have liked or that I have liked. And so I write down the things that I know we've had in the past that the kids have liked. And I've tried some new things here and there, but these are the basics. Over here is my list of what I get from where. So I'm looking, sorry I'm talking kind of quietly, but I'm looking for my grocery list. So this is something that I found online and I printed. So the idea is that you would cut it in half. Oh, whoa, sorry about that. I would cut it in half, and I would go through the kitchen, and then I would check off all the things that I need. So it's got condiments and boxed dinners, fruits and vegetables, frozen meat, all that kind of stuff. So what I do is I go through and I mark all the things that I need on this, and then I decide which store I'm going to get which things from. So I can look at the ads, I can go online, I can figure out where the best deals are, and then I can write my list for Walmart, and then for Baker's, and then for Costco, and Aldi, and Hy-Vee, and Target. Those are all the places I go. Now, Target is not somewhere I generally get groceries. Again with the yawning. So sorry. But I do get other things there that I know specifically I can get with, for instance, if I have a coupon or if I have Target Circle points or whatever they're called. So anyway, that's how I do my groceries. So I have a grocery list, and then I write down specifically where I'm going to go to get each kind of thing, and then I just take the sticky note with me and I stick a new one on there. As you can see, I have not planned for groceries yet this week because we just went not that long ago. So maybe the next time I go to get groceries, I'll show you guys how I do that. But this is the beginning of May, again, second week of May. Oh, here comes my kitty. She may stick her face in here at some point. Oh, here she comes. This is Guppy. Hi, Guppy. Guppy likes to sit right in the middle of everything. Anyway, so this is just, again, getting towards the end of the school year, so things get busier. Hey, baby. Oh, she's going to be a sweet baby in my video, huh? She does like to get right up in my business. Can you scoot back just a teeny bit? There you go. Anyway, so here we go. This was a big mess. This is just, some of the notes in my planner are just me figuring stuff out. So this page was me trying to figure out exactly where my pain is coming from. My doctor thought it was from my back, but he wasn't a spine doctor or a chiropractor. So since my pain didn't seem to be getting any better, I started watching videos about my specific issues, and so that was this page. Hey, sweet baby. This page is me trying to figure out what I'm trying to get better about eating right, and so it was me making a list of just foods to avoid and goals for protein and stuff like that. Oh, honey, you're so distracting, but you're so sweet. So that's that. Here's another week. Hi. This is later in May. My daughter graduated from college on this day. And so a lot of this is just notes about different things that went on the last few weeks of May. Again, not a whole lot's going on. My kids' last days of school were these few days. I started seeing a chiropractor, and my back almost immediately started feeling better, so I'm so glad that I decided to go that route. But anyway, Guppy, you're so sweet. And then my daughter started getting ready to move home. She graduated from college and decided to move home until she decides that she wants to move out. So she'll be here for a good, at least the time being. I'm fine with her living here as long as she needs to, since we've got the room, but that's up to her. So, hey, baby. Oop. All right, so here we have June. So I forgot to check off a couple days here. It's Pride Month, so I've got my rainbows. These are days when I have homework due. I'm taking 2 classes. I started a few weeks ago. So even though we weren't, busy enough, haha, I've got 2 classes going on, so I have those days marked on this calendar. And I also mark things like when rehab recycling only comes every 2 weeks. So those are marked on that day. My son has camp, chiropractor appointments. We found leaking in one of the bedrooms through the ceiling, so I've had people coming for that. So those are on here. My cats had to go to the vet. Anyway, so it's kind of messy, but that's how I keep track of my monthlies. This is my period tracker, going through menopause, so that's sporadic. This is the last week of May, first few days of June. This is not Planner Envy. This is from a booklet. This one here, Agenda 52 from Hobby Lobby. And these go on sale with the Paper Studio and that stuff every other week. It seems like there's some big, 40% off sale in the Paper Studio. So that's where these came from. I don't like the darker colors quite as much in the summer. I tend to be brighter colors in the summer, darker colors in the winter kind of person, but I really did like the aesthetic, you know, the macrame and the succulents and the butterflies, and I just liked the feel of it. But anyway, so that's that week. This is emergency contact information. This is wants and needs. It's a wish list for myself and my kids. So this is wants for me and my children, needs for us, and then needs for the house. I don't have all of my children listed though, because anyone else not on this page are adults and they can handle their own needs and wants. Summer chores, my kids rotate. So this is June, and then this will be July, and that'll be August, and then when school starts they'll go back to just one chore a day, other than, you know, trying to keep clean on their own. These are my classes that I'm taking for my Human Resources certification that I'm working on right now. This is beginning of June. This was a busy week. It was partly busy because I just wrote a lot of just journaling type notes, but my son was driving to work one day and his car broke down. So I wrote that on here so that I would remember how long it's been since it's been broken. And then just a few other notes and just different things. Chiropractor. I've been trying to go 2 to 3 times a week, and it's definitely helping. So I'm glad that I was able to get in there, because now I just have a little pain here and there, and I'm slowly getting back to my normal routine. This is July, so happy birthday, America. Going on vacation. My son has some camps and different basketball shooting, what do you call it? They're not camps, they're more like exercises, I guess. My mom's coming to visit. My son's going to California. So this is all just future stuff that's coming up, but that, you know, since we're not there yet, it's not as much written in as my June schedule, and I'm sure there will be some whiteout at some point, but there we are so far. Alright, so this is last week. Sorry, 2 weeks ago. Last week? 2 weeks ago. I don't know. What day is it? Last week. Chiropractor, you know, just different things. The hearts are just little, you know, happy memories or personal memories. I use little sad faces when sad things happen. Oh, hi, baby. Coming to cheer me up because of my sad stuff. Silly girl. You just need some attention. I'm going to scoot you this way, though. Give you some attention. Okay. So that's that. So this is August. My son turns 21 on the 1st. This is school starting. Another birthday at the end of the month. So, yeah. It's not that far away. Seems like it's coming right up. This is last week, okay? So this was, I hadn't done a rainbow layout yet, so I kind of just wanted to do something fun. So I just used some cute little rainbowy stickers that I had in different colors. Just some stuff. There's a sticker company called Pip Sticks. And a lot of these smaller stickers came from that. And they're fun. Sometimes I just use random stickers to decorate. I don't always like to use a full-on kit just because my life is a little chaotic, and sometimes I like to show that in my videos. Hey, baby. I'm going to scoot you, like, right there. This kitty cat, I tell you what. I would redo the video, except for she would just do the exact same thing, so what's the point? We're going on a trip to Minnesota, so these are some of the ideas of things we're going to do. Packing list. stuff I need to do before we leave. Not super fancy, but gets the job done. And this is next week. So we're working on, got the end of this week. This is today. So now this is next week. So since we're going to be getting ready for vacation, there's going to be a lot of empty space because I'm going to be filling things in as we go, but I'm using this sticker kit from Planner NV on Etsy. In order to fit it in my sticker book, I had to cut the end off, so it doesn't say Planner NV anywhere, but trust me. So what I'm going to do with this one is, what I usually do is I go to my monthly, I look and see what we have coming up. So, camp and a chiropractor on Monday. So this is for camp. Sorry, this one's for the chiropractor, which is at 10:25. Alright, so there's that one. And then camp and camp. So at 11:15, camp. 11:15. Ooh, camp. Oh my goodness, you sweet baby. You want in on the action, don't ya? Okay, and then I know that I have garbage and recycling on Thursday, so I've got those down already. These two stickers, I don't remember exactly where I got them from, but let's see if I can figure it out. I love the recycling ones. They're so cute. This is my sticker binder, by the way. I have two of these. They're just half-size binders from probably Office Depot, but this is where I keep. This one is all my planner stickers that are specifically for my planner. I have another one that is more aimed towards just decorating or like just kind of cute stickers that I like but that aren't necessarily specifically for planning. Okay, so the garbage cans are from Lily Grove Designs, these little garbage cans. Ugh, I have no idea where I got this from. I'm so sorry. It's very cute. If I figure it out, I will try to link it below. But I love that because our recycling only comes every other week, so it helps me to remember, oh yeah, I gotta pay attention to that and make sure that our recycling gets put out. So that's what that is. Tuesday, I have homework due. I'm not gonna mark that in there yet because I'm not sure how far I'm gonna get today on homework, so I'll wait. Camp Wednesday, and then Thursday is recycling, got that. Nothing specifically on Friday, or Saturday, or Sunday. So, the weekend is open. My plan is that, because we'll go on vacation the week after this, I have a whole bunch of stuff I need to get rid of. Cardboard boxes from my daughter moving, our garage is full of stuff. So I'm going to try to rent a dumpster this week. So I'm hoping that if I can get it Monday or Tuesday, then that'll leave the rest of the week open to work on getting the garage cleaned out, cleaning out all that stuff, so that when we get back from vacation, it's all taken care of and we can finish our summer and relax. So I don't have that scheduled yet, and this is it. Look at how open this is. I have nothing specific planned or scheduled this whole week, except my daughter is out of town. So we have to check on her cats every day. We have to feed them. One of them is on medication, so we have to go give her her medication. So let me see if I can find, I don't see enough little boxes here that I want to use. So I'm going to go in here and I'm going to find some cute colored boxes that should go with our color scheme that I can use to keep track. These are very cute. I could use these to keep track of when we need to go over and check on their cats. So let's do that. Let's see what colors go best here. I think probably the yellow and the orange and the green. What do you think? So let's do that. So I'm just going to put one sticker every day. We'll just do 1 o'clock because that seems like a handy time. We don't have anything specific on those days. Whoops, yellow, green, and then one more. So now we will remember every day we need to go check on the cats. So there's that. I usually like to use these for when my own cats have vet appointments, but I forgot last week when I was writing down their appointments, so that was a missed opportunity, but it's not the end of the world. So now I gotta figure out where they go. They must go closer to the beginning. In the past, I tend to, or I have tended to just have a pile of stickers that I just kind of go through every week and hope for the best and find something cute. But I decided that I really need to get organized, so instead of keeping a pile of stickers just laying around, I'm going to try really hard to get my stickers out and then put them back when I'm done. So that's the plan. Now, I have a lot of things to carry over from this week yet to do, so I'm going to use my little checklists here to make a to-do list. Now, I know they don't line up with the lines. That doesn't bother me. Some people might be irritated by that, but I'm not one of them. It doesn't really bother me that much. If I do have a way to line it up, then sure, I'll do that. But if I don't, it's not the end of the world. Since we're going on vacation next week, I'm sure I'll have a lot more things to add to the list, so I'm going to make the list a little bit longer than the current list, but that's okay. So there's that. I know I'll probably have another chiropractor appointment, but I don't know when, so I'm not going to do that yet. It's been about every other day except for this last week. I didn't go at all because she was out of town. So I didn't have any appointments this week. And while my back is doing okay, since I'm going to be on vacation, I might see if I can go one more day before, like maybe Friday before we leave. Because we'll leave on Monday. So I'll probably have another chiropractor appointment. But other than that, there just isn't anything specific going on. So I think what I'll do, first I'm going to write in here, just to remind me of what these are for. One thing about summer is we don't really have a super, oh, almost forgot the C on that. We don't have a super specific schedule, mainly because I don't like to plan things so much that we can't just relax and enjoy our summer. But I do like to have a little bit of structure. So this week I do want to plan, pick a day where we can go do something fun, whether that's bowling or go to a movie or something like that. So I'm not going to write that in yet, but I'm going to just try to see if there's a day that we can plan on doing something kind of fun and relaxing. But in the meantime, I now have room to decorate. So I'm going to look and see what I have. One thing I like about this Planner Envy kits is that there's these boxes fit perfectly on my thing. So I've already used this one, but if you look, the way it's measured out, it fits exactly, almost exactly, not perfectly, but very, very close. Oops, it's a little crooked. That'll be okay. But look how good that fits. So I love that. And then if you look at this one fits also. So I feel a little bit sad that I don't have this one, but it's not the end of the world. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a couple of other boxes and just find a couple of places where I can throw some decoration in here. That's not too much, because I still like to have room to write, but I also know that I'm not going to be super busy this week. So let's see if we can find a couple of other cute places to put our boxes here. I've gotten pretty good eyeballing how these fit. So see, it's not exactly, but it's close enough that it doesn't bother me. These boxes are sized to fit Happy Planners and whatever the other one is that everybody loves. Erin Condren, I believe. But these aren't exact, but they're pretty darn close, so that makes me happy. These little mini to-dos, I might use those on the weekend when we get a little closer to vacation, because these 2 days we'll be packing and cleaning and stuff. But in the meantime, I like these little hearts. Those are cute. More hearts, you know, some other random stuff. I don't have payday coming up, but I do like to sometimes just put an empty box here and there and then fill it with a quote or with some, like if something does happen that day, I can write it in a little box. So I'm just going to put a few half boxes here and there that I can put a few things down in, like in the past. I don't know if I have any examples of where I have, like I had made a plan to go to the farmer's market and we didn't end up going, but that's alright. Sometimes I use them to make appointments. I'm not a big, you know, box, half box, whatever type of person. I do try to use them sometimes for big things. But sometimes I just, you know, I just use them for fun. I don't have any examples of that in here though. So why am I talking about it? Anyway. Anyway, I'm going to throw a half box there, and then I think I might do another one maybe on Monday, because I feel like I'll have a lot going on Monday evening once we get through all this stuff. I might try to do something with the kids Monday night. Weekend, so there's not a whole lot there, but it's fun. Another thing that I always think in the summertime is, why do I use such a big planner? Because, I mean, it doesn't seem like we really have that much planned. I mean, look at this. But what always happens is then, long about August, you know, we only have a few things now, but then we're going to start having to plan, like, football practice and conditioning and, you know, whatever. That's going to start filling up. And then I'm going to be very, very thankful that I have all this open, empty space, because it'll fill up faster than I think. But for now, this is what we've got. So I'm going to go to this week. And since it's Sunday, I know I'm not going to get a lot of this done, so we're going to schedule backflow. That is something I have to do every year because I have an old house and I have to have a plumber come and make sure that I have a boiler system and it has something to do with the boiler system. I don't know exactly, so I got to do that. I have to organize the basement at some point before school starts because it's driving me crazy. I have to reserve a dumpster, so I'm going to try to do that online today. I have to get our mower fixed. That I'll do after we get back from vacation because I have someone coming that mows for me. I have a friend who had a baby ages ago, and I have a gift. I have to get that to her. I have some cute decals that I want to stick on the car, but I have to go out with alcohol and clean the windows off, and I just keep forgetting, so I'm going to write that down. Vacation, this is planning stuff, so I have to plan plan the days out so we know what's going on each day. I needed to get an eye appointment for myself. I had one scheduled and then I canceled it, so I have to reschedule that. I have to call about our car that broke down ages ago that needs to be fixed, and then I have to, we already did the, I already wrote down to keep track of the cats at Kayla's, so now I'm going to take off my little thing and I'm just going to draw arrows across to show that I migrated all these things to the following week. So if I go back and look, I don't think, oh, I didn't do any of that stuff. No, I just know I migrated it over. We're going to go to Kayla's in a little bit. So I have to call about the dumpster still, but since we're still on this week, I'm going to stick my sticker back on here because it's still today. So there's that. So now I've got all this carried over. If I do figure out the dumpster today, I'll just cross that off. No big deal. As the days go on this week, as usual, Monday, when that comes here, I'll fill in whatever happened Monday. And then as I plan for the week, I'll add more. But that's how we do her. Not too exciting. Some people really fill their planners up with stickers and whatnot, but I do like to decorate, but I don't like to use up so much space that I don't have room to write in daily stuff, because that's important to me. I like to be able to look back and go, oh yeah, that day this happened, or, you know, oh yeah, that's the day that the car broke down, so I need to remember that. And I do like to go look at old planners to remind myself of when certain things happened, or, you know, what our lives were like at a certain point. But this is next week, and that's all I've got for now. Thank you for coming and watching my video, and hope I wasn't too rambly, and I hope you enjoyed my cute kitty, and I will probably do another one of these next week, I hope. But in the meantime, have a good week. Thanks.